In this video, I want to show you how you can quickly invoice your clients in very simple steps. And the first thing, I want to show you the software that I usually use. So just allow me to minimize that screen. And what you need to do, you need to go to our website known as elonacrm.com, elonacrm.com. And then when you search elonacrm.com, you'll have an interface like this one here. And then when you can see this interface, you need to register your details. So you need to be registered here. You need to input your first name, your last name, your email address, your phone number, your password, and also you can repeat your password. Then you can input the name of your company, which allows you to get a subdomain. For example, if I input the name kama Kasongo, I will get kasongo.elonacrm.com. You can see it here. If I input the name of my company, I am going to get that subdomain. So you want to input a very simple name that can allow you to remember that name again and again. Afterwards, verify the email. For me, I have already done all that. So I just want to go directly for invoicing part. This is the software. This is what you get after signing up. I have already customized it. So yours might look different kidogo, but don't worry, it's about the color that I have added. You can always contact us to help you customize, and also you can watch our different videos of how to customize your CRM. So just want to zoom this in so that then you're able to see. And then you have this dashboard here. You have the dashboard, you have customers, you have another drop down here, which you have proposals, estimates, invoices. You can do quite a lot. So the first thing that I want to do, I want to create a new invoice. And before you create an invoice, you need to create a customer. So I'll come and start by creating a customer here. And then I can say, I want to create a new customer. This new customer maybe will be Messi the goat. So it will be Messi the goat, and then I can input the other numbers here, or the company number, the phone, the website. I can have all these details here, but I don't want to have them today. So I can say save. Nikisema save, it opens this portal for me where I can invoice, I can add more contacts, I can have the statements, I can do proposals, quotations, I can do quite a lot, even contracts. All of them are here. But for this video, I just want to focus on how to invoice. So I'll come here on the invoice section here, and then I'll say create new invoice. From here, you can see it has already filled in the details of that customer, which is Messi the goat, the invoice number, the invoice date, the due date for that invoice. Also, utaona hapa, you can select the modes of payment that you want to be paid with. So for me, I'll select all of them. And then I can add my invoice items here. So for example, let's say tumeundia Messi the goat poster moja. So I can say it's a poster, and then maybe it's an A4 poster. And also we printed it and such kind of things. The rate, maybe it's 1,000. And then I can do my taxation if I have tax. And then I can add as many items as possible. So for example, if this guy, we had added maybe t-shirts, for example, we can say they are polo t-shirts like that. And then polo t-shirts maybe tumemwekea 2 ama 6 ama 5. You want to add any item number that you have added to that guy. And for the first, or for one item, you're charging them, let's say 500. Also with taxation, I can click here. What will happen is that the CRM or the system will automatically create the total or the subtotal. It will also add the taxation, the total tax, and pia itakufanyia hesabu za total what you should invoice for. What I have done for this system is that I have added my payment, my offline payment modes here. So you can see, you can have these, your pay bill number, you can have your terms, you can have all those kind of things. And then you say save. Ukisha sema save, the invoice automatically is created with a status of unpaid. So if you want to send it to your clients, there are 2 ways of doing it. You can send it via email. If you had captured that email, you can send it to their email, and also you can download the invoice as a PDF. You can download it here. Mine is here, it's just right here, and then I can open this and you can see the way it looks like. Very professional invoice with all these different payment modes here. And then you can send it to your client via WhatsApp or any other way that you want to send it to them. The other thing, after they've paid, you can always process a receipt hapa in a very simple manner, in the sense of kama amelipa 4060, which is what we had invoiced for. If they've paid the full amount, you can always add the transaction key here, or the transaction ID, which is the M-Pesa code. Then you select the mode of payment that they've used to pay you. Then you say save. Ukishafanya hivyo itakupea receipt, and then you can also email them the receipt. You can also download that receipt and send it to them via WhatsApp. That is how simple and professional you can be in terms of your invoicing, and also making sure that you are invoicing people in the most professional way. You can try out the system by heading over to elonacrm.com. So you'll type elonacrm.com, go register a free account and start invoicing your clients the professional way. Cheers and keep winning.